Now that we have the hard part done, all we need to do is fill in the blanks. Our tables are completely finished, so the structure that holds the site together is done, and every cell is labeled. All I need to do, like I said, is fill in the blanks. Let's go here and put in image source equals. It gives us the browse option. Let me pull this onto your screen. Logo.gif. I always like to put border equals 0 in every image. And the reason is that if I link an image, I'm not going to in this case, but I will in others. Some browsers will draw a blue box around the image that's not only ugly, but will use an extra pixel. So here's the logo. Let's not reinvent the wheel. Let's just put that back in and call it the bar. Since the bar is going to get used on the bottom, let's go here. And then we'll put it again here, and we will call this phone.gif. That should give us at least partial completion. Let's preview this, and here is the site with the bar, the logos. The middle table's not done, but the bottom one and the top one are done. So let's go ahead and celebrate that by setting the borders there to 0. And now we will preview this again, and you see them top and bottom without borders. Now let's put our buttons in. Since I already have an image tag ready to go, that's a GIF. This is going to be button home.gif. And a lot of people don't realize that you don't need separate rows. I've controlled the width of this table cell. I've set it to 153, which means that the next image, which is, let's copy from this one. The next image is button about.gif. And I'm not going to add any spaces. I don't need. Here's button home. And each image is going to take one line. And here's products. It's going to run out of space, and it's going to jump to the next line as long as I specify this width. If you don't specify it, it may try to blow the table cell out and give you 3 in a row, which is not what you're looking for. But if we preview this, now you can see the 3 buttons are there. The photo and text is there. Let's go from here and add our picture. Here's the photo, which was pic_home.jpg. I can always browse for these, but if you name things intuitively, you won't need to. And what I've done as an exercise is I've gone to lipsum.com and generated some dummy copy, which I will copy from off the screen, and I'm just going to paste it in here. Paste the copy in there. I'm going to put a couple of line breaks in between the paragraphs. Let me test my page. And at this point, I'm almost done. Notice that, here I can scroll down and bring up the other parts of it. I'm ready to turn my borders off, but notice that the text is not wrapping the way I would like to. And this is confusing for a lot of people. And it should be confusing because it's very poorly, the idea is poor. But we have, for example, table data v_align equals top, or on the bottom we have table data align equals right. And that positions things within a cell. The same tag, the align tag, if I say align equals left, what this does is it positions an image because it's inside this image tag. The align tag inside an image tag is going to position this image relative to the type. And we can use align left or align right. So when I preview this now, you can see that the type is wrapping around it. So that's working. Let's turn the border to 0, and we are almost finished with this page. I'll preview one more time here just so that you can see that our tables are gone. Okay, next step is just to make the links. All our buttons are here in one place in this TD. The tendency is to stack them up on different lines, but then you get spaces in there, and those spaces can sometimes cause problems with layouts. So anyway, the link tag is A, href equals, and of course our very first page. The home button links to index.html, and we close it. Where does the link end? After the home button. So we're going to basically say start a link, include the home button in it, and /A will end the link. Now let's get efficient, do some copying and pasting. Before the About button, we start a link. It's going to link to about.html, which we haven't created yet, but it's a safe bet that that's what we're going to call it. And then let's do something before the products page, which is ahref equals products.html. And let's not forget to close the last link tag. So that should be right. Let's preview this. And let me shrink this down a little bit to fit your window. We're going to get some scroll bars that we're not thrilled about. But because I've got a very small viewing window, but I have the status bar here, and you'll see down here as I roll over, that links to products, that links to about, that links to home. If I click on about, it's going to tell me the page can't be found because we haven't created it yet. But this part is now very easy. I'm going to hit save. Here's my index page. Save as. We're just going to create another page based on the index page. All the links are done. This is about.html. Let's just change the title to about. And I'm going to go off screen and I'm going to copy some more gibberish text for this exercise. I'm going to highlight my text. I'm going to paste. Put my double line breaks, which can be abbreviated. That's a shift return. And then the last thing is this is no longer pick home. This is pick about.jpg. Save. Preview. And now I've got this, and I can link back to the home, from the home to the about. Let's make the last page and be done with this thing. I'm going to do a save as again. This is going to be products.html. The title, I can either change it in the box here. Notice as soon as I hit return, that over here it changes to products. So you can do it in either place. It works the same way. It's just a shortcut. This is going to be pick products, and then let me go back into my dummy text off screen here. I'm going to copy and I'm going to replace my gibberish with more gibberish. Put in my double line break, shift return, save, and let's test. I should be able to go home, about, products, and you see that my titles are changing to reflect the page, and everything is working. My bar of my phone at the bottom should be stretching out. And that's how you make a basic website with hand coding HTML.